Hey everyone, sorry I've been away for so long. I haven't done anything. This is just going to be a quick update for you guys that do follow me seriously. I haven't been out here in the garage for the last at least over a week. I hurt my back really bad about a week ago, and I'm just about being bedridden. Even right now, walking around is killing me. I'm in agony. What happened was, back in 2009, I herniated 3 discs, and I've got permanent nerve damage in my left leg. For some reason, last week, I was just sitting at the table in the morning drinking my coffee, talking to the wife, and I got up off the chair at the dining table and I was in agony. Normally, I've done it before, I'll like I'm working on Ryan's car right now. Well, I'm not right now, but I've been working on his car. Like when I get in and out, sometimes I'll feel my back tweak and I feel it pinch right away, so I know just to slow down and just watch what I'm doing. But for some unknown reason, out of the blue, I just stood up and I was in agony, and for about 3 days I could barely get out of bed. So right now I'm walking around a little bit, but I'm hurting bad, really bad. So I've put everything on hold. As you can see, I have been working on Ryan's car. Got all the door panels off because none of his windows worked. Got the dash half pulled apart. I wanted to take the radio out, but this car is impossible without taking the whole dash out to get that radio out. I don't know how they install it, because the radio's bad in this one. And I was going to swap it out with a unit out of my Lincolns, which are basically the same thing. The only difference is they don't have Mercury written in the face. But I can't get that radio out. I can't get that fascia. The problem I'm having is that fascia plate is bolted from the inside. There's 4, like the nuts, the nuts that go on here, these. There's 4 of those holding that fascia plate in place. And then the radio's installed behind it. But the problem is with these radios, you can only get one of these off. Normally, you have the dial over here. With these radios, there's one here, there's a hidden bolt in here. And I can't get to that bolt because I can't get that plate off. And I've looked in there with the mirror. I've got my mirror still laying there. This car hasn't been touched in over a week. But you can't get that fascia off. I got the dash, the steering cluster out. I've got the ashtray out looking underneath. That radio, this whole unit must have been, obviously it wasn't pre-assembled at the factory. They've kind of designed it that you can't get that radio out of there. It is an absolute nightmare, because that's the only thing left to do on this car, because Ryan wanted the radio working. I put another antenna in. It's actually a Mercury one or a Lincoln one, because he just had a cheap little aftermarket one that was broken. So I'm kind of stuck with this radio. But right now I can't do anything because I've got to climb in there and lay upside down on the floor, and you guys know what that's like, even if you're feeling fit. So nothing's happened. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update. Some of you guys privately have reached out and say, hey, what's going on? You haven't posted a video in a while. So that's the reason. But apart from that, nothing has changed out here. All the cars are still here. I did put the black car that arrived about a month ago over there. I drove it there. And like you can see, nothing's changed. I did find the phone number for these guys with this Cadillac. I'd lost his phone number because I want these cars gone. The 3 Cadillacs, The Chrysler sold and the Dodge is sold as well. I'm not worried about those. That's a local guy. But this Cadillac guy, he lives right on the state line with California. And he's already taken one and he's paid for the cars. That's not the problem. I've got to get these cars out of here. Especially that one. Because when I'm driving in and out, that car there is a pain in the ass. So I've got to get it gone. So I've got to reach out to him and say, hey, come and collect these cars or they're going. The deal was he was going to take the first car. I actually had it delivered for him. And he was going to come back in a few weeks and pick these up. Well, it's been over 6 months. So legally, I don't know how long I have to hold on to these things for. But I did find his phone number last night when I was talking to Greg. He's my transporter guy. He's picked up quite a few of these cars for me and all those there. But I found the number because Greg had asked me for his contact, so I did, because I went through my PayPal and everything trying to find this guy's name, nothing. So I got to give this guy a call and say, come and pick these cars up. You got a month to pick them up or they're going. I think that's fair enough. So yeah, so that's, but the Chrysler I'm not worried about, and the Dodge I'm not worried about. That's a local guy. He works, I mean, literally like a mile down the road here. He rebuilds transmissions. He works at a trainee shop. There's a machine shop next door as well. So I'm not worried about those, but I want these Cadillacs gone and that Dodge so I can clear all this out, because I've still got to move these cars over to here to get them away from that fence. Like I said in other videos, I've got someone that keeps complaining about my cars, that he sees my junk from the street, and at a certain angle when you're sitting on the street you can see that row of cars. So I've got to move them, but right now I can't do anything. I can barely sit down and stand up without being in agony. When I sneeze, oh man, I'm just about in tears. So I've really pinched a good nerve. But yeah, so that's why I haven't done anything, guys. That's why I haven't posted anything. This is just going to be a quick video. Like everything's, you can see everything's covered in dust. Nothing's been touched. I've got plastic over those books because my roof still hasn't been fixed from the rain, from the storm. But so that's where I am. So I just wanted to give you guys a bit of a update of why I haven't been posting. I do appreciate you guys liking and subscribing. I've picked up a few subscribers lately and I think, man, I'm getting subscribers, but I haven't even posted anything. Sorry, I've got mosquito bites. I haven't even posted anything and guys are subscribing, and it's not fair if you guys subscribe to me and I don't post anything. This is what it's about. It's about these cars and you guys. So I do appreciate you sticking around. I'm just looking around. I just put some food out for the cat, the feral cat that lives here. Just seeing if I can see her. She's actually used to these guys, because I had her in the house for about 4 months and they actually got on quite good, but she will not come near a human. So I'm just looking around. I just put food out when she's jumping the fence. And anyway, so that's the update, guys. Like I say, if you're new, please like, subscribe. I really need subscribers. My hours are there. I'm just about there with my hours. But I've still got a long way to go for subscribers to start earning a few dollars, because my bank account is getting really low, I'll admit, and I just can't afford to spend money on these cars, because that's what the money's going into. Like, I need to buy paint for this and get this fender fixed, because I do want to sell this car. This is a nice car and I just don't drive it anymore, so I need to get that fixed, get the tranny fixed and put it on the market and sell it. I won't sell this one. This one's not for sale. But anything else, if somebody sees something they kind of like, yeah, I'll sell them. They're all, you know, that one runs and drives. There's a problem with the transmission, but it will be sorted out. These ones, well, that one there's nothing wrong with that car. As you saw in the videos, that white car there, not the one with the missing grill, the other one, that's a running driving car now. And my gold car, it's been sitting out here under this pine tree for quite a while. I parked it there so the sun wouldn't hit it directly, trying to keep the sun off the dash and everything, so it's quite shaded here. So it's been sitting there. I moved the motor home, parked it back up. But yeah, just what, like I say, I know I'm repeating myself a little bit, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So Ryan's car's running good. I'm not going to say anything because Ryan watches the videos, so I'm not going to say what's been happening to it and what's been fixed and what can't be fixed, but right now that radio's kicking my ass. And I've been, before I was out of action, I'd been spending almost a week in here trying to mess with that radio. I took the speakers out to make sure the speakers worked. There's still one on the bench there, because some of these cars, you know, the speakers get all dry and they just don't work anymore. So I thought, okay, I've got to test the speakers, make sure they're still working, and the radio turns on, but there's just no volume. I can hear it turn on, I can hear it finding stations, but there's just no sound at all. Not enough to listen to a radio. I knew the antenna was broken, and you know, I know these cars won't pick up anything with no antenna, but I put in another antenna on it and there's still nothing. You know, I had it extended right out. So that's where we are. Ryan should have a taillight. He brought taillight off eBay. He picked one up for 29 bucks, and he picked up another taillight, or the housing, and got the frame, because as you can see it's missing a tooth. I think he did pick up the frame as well from another seller, so hopefully he's already got them, and I'll get them installed once I'm back in action, and then this car can go. He can go and put some tires on it and drive it and enjoy it. So that's where I am, guys. So there's his door panels. They're still nice. I've got to fix some of the pull handles. They've come loose. He's missing one. He's looking around. He's been looking around. If anybody's got one for a 69 Marquis, I need one grab handle, and I think one extra set of the little tabs that go over here. They're glued on because the screws, they screw in here. They're the same as the 69 Continentals. The later ones are different, but these ones are screwed in. So that's where I am. And like I say again, I do appreciate you guys hanging around, following me. It means a lot. It really does. You know, to be honest, you know, I've never really achieved a lot. We've got two fires, local fires going right now, and I used to work on those. I used to work with the air tankers for 5 years, so it's good to watch the guys. I know most of the pilots. We've got a fire going on up the road about, I think it's about 10 miles up that way, and you can see it's a little hazy over there. There's another fire just broke out today on the south side of this town. A lot of areas have already been evacuated, because that's it looks like clouds, but most of that's smoke, and it's oh shit, oh sorry guys, I missed a step and I hurt myself. I saw a big plume of smoke over here, so they're flying on it right now. They've got the BAEs and the MDs. I saw the helicopters flying over. I don't work with helicopters, but the Chinooks were coming over here as well for another fire up in Tucson. But yeah, we're right in fire season now here in southern Arizona. So I'm going to sign off, guys. I do appreciate you guys hanging around and, you know, following my videos. Leave a like and subscribe, and leave comments. I enjoy the comments. I try to answer every one of them. So okay guys, thanks a lot. Bye bye.